So then as I translate those resources and the impact they've had on me personally into my leadership here at the church and working with our leadership team, we find that those become very big discussion points before we go forward with anything. We do a big block party. We started doing that within a couple months of us opening this campus. And if you look back at our attitude or our conversation and strategy from the first one to the one that we just did, you see a big migration away from just bringing in resources and creating some kind of fun environment to now we're talking about how do we engage our community more, how do we listen more, how is it not about what we are doing for somebody but doing with somebody. It's also affected the way we teach the corporate body, talking about embracing the diversity of life situations that people, no matter what walk of life they come from, they bring valuable experience and perspective and understanding into life that we need to embrace. I find myself thinking before we do anything, how are we going to make sure that we protect dignity with this individual and with this family unit? Listening a lot more and also involving people from that community and clearing space around the table to say, we want you to join the strategic conversations about who we are and what we're doing. I think about a story that was very pivotal in us getting this ministry and this location up and running. Actually, a lot of it was born out of a tragedy that happened before we opened the doors in our parking lot. A Holy Spirit moment inspired a phone call to the victim's family, and instead of offering to just drop off a meal or do something, we inserted ourselves in that group and in the middle of the effects of their pain by just trying to be with them and serve them in some way. And that gave us a connection to several members that were also hurting. And over the last 3 years, we have seen the effects of walking out community together. Friends of the victims' families have become involved. Marriages that were on the brink of just nuclear fallout have been restored, and people are being discipled, and they're joining life community groups together as a couple, and they're joining ministry teams like worship team and other things, and now they're reaching their parents, and then their parents are reaching their friends that they used to party with, and then those friends are getting, it's just this triple effect of just once we realized. Once we decided that it was not about making people look or act or carry themselves a certain way, but to embrace what's going on in their life, it started changing things completely.